All right, I'm just now leaving from getting my PM cardio, and I guess since it's a new channel, I kind of gotta, let you all know a little bit about me as we go along. I'm not good at this, and I'm only doing this honestly because I want to chronicle this journey. I don't know how long I'm gonna be at this, how many shows I'm gonna try and compete for, but I have kids, grandkids when they do get here. When I do have grandkids, I want them to see this stuff. But I am Keithion Shepherd. I'm a 46-year-old Southern Californian. I'm a married father. I'm a pastor and music lover, sports lover, stuff like that. What got me into bodybuilding was I almost died from COVID pneumonia, and I didn't realize until after I got out of the hospital and I was discharged. My doctor had been telling me about my weight and being pre-diabetic and all that kind of stuff, and I didn't realize that I was well over 400 pounds till after I got out of the hospital, read my discharge paperwork while laying in the bed on oxygen that they supplied. And so, I was a former All-American track athlete, and somehow just got older and just got lazy. And the thing is, I was working out every day, going to the gym, doing what normal guys do, right? But obviously not doing anything, just going to work out, eating horribly, and obesity and hypertension, that stuff runs in my family, diabetes, stuff like that. So long story short, I finally come to the end of my rope and decided I need to get a coach because I don't know what I'm doing clearly. Even though I know how to work out, I don't know what I'm doing. And got with a coach and lost 60, 70 pounds, and then ended up switching coaches. Things happened and I switched coaches and linked up with my current coach, Theron Reese, at Desert Metro Fit. And after I got to about the 100 pounds lost mark, I think I was about 330. He says, "Hey, have you considered bodybuilding?" I said, "Nah, I'm not." He said, "I mean, you have this build, this frame," and we kept going, kept talking. I said, my daughter was like, "Dad, you should do it." My son was like, "You should do it." So I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and get after it. Now, mind you, I'm almost 6'4", and so, being well over 400 pounds, I guess I carried it in a way that you didn't know I was, I was heavy, but not over 400 pounds heavy. So we got to working, started experimenting diet-wise, stuff like that. Noticed that my legs needed further development, so we lost weight, added muscle, da-da-da-da-da. And then, like I said in the previous video, I think yesterday, first day, I'd been on a scale and it didn't read over 300 pounds in almost 10 years. So I'm very grateful for that. But we're trying to get ready we're aiming for this show December 14th. A little bit under 7 weeks to go. And now we're doubling up our cardio because the size is there. We got to get the conditioning there. And the crazy part about all this is, I don't know any other pastors. Well, I met one on Instagram. His name is Pastor Pumped on Instagram. He's Southeast America. And it's funny because all of my colleagues or whatever that I train with, they have full-time jobs and they have kids, but I don't know any of them that are actually pastors as well. So on top of having a full-time job, on top of having children, I have the responsibility of leading God's church. And so say all that to say, I don't get to be excused from my responsibilities in the gym just because this is something I chose to do, bodybuilding. So I had to get in and get my second cardio done, and then so I can get here in time to teach both Bible studies tonight. And people ask, where do you find the strength? It's the grace of God, honestly, because man, I'm trying to tell you, I'll be tired. Carbs are low, almost non-existent, but God is good. So that's a little bit about me. I want you all to pray for me. I'm just pulling up to the church now, one of the brothers outside. We're gonna keep plugging away at this thing, keep pushing, and see what kind of package we can get to the stage, all right? Okay, I love you all, and remember, when people say it's a long shot, or they fail to understand that a long shot is still a shot, all right? So we just gonna keep pushing. All right, love you all, take care.